There's a rumor going round about me and you. Let's see if I get my laptop started up real quick. It's very bright. We're just gonna lower that just a little bit more. Do 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 do. Bop. What if I got Wi-Fi here? That would be dope if I would have Wi-Fi here, because then I don't have to look at this on my phone. I can actually look at it on here. Who did it? Ha! What's up, Sugar Shine? Well, actually, it's funny that you came in here because I'm actually talking about or debating about, or if anybody wants to debate about parking enforcement. Parking enforcement on your own lawn. Since I'm going through my own little spur of BS, I would like to take a moment to look into some laws and try to figure out a good way to, for sure, win this case. I know it's a parking ticket. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, Basel. It's still, hey, public Wi-Fi open. What do you know? I wonder if I have enough signal here. If I do, I'll be so happy. Alright, so what I was going to tell you is my ex is a cop 4 years. I'm still friends with him. I was going to talk to him. Plus, I have some lawyer people that are. Alright, so here's the thing. I will lawyer up if I have to. Like, if somebody points something out to me that that shows that, like, if there's a way, how do I explain it? If I don't need to lawyer up, if I have all the facts, the laws, and everything in order myself, why would I need a lawyer? But if there's something I am missing on this entire case, then I feel that, yeah, I might need. That's why I need some guys. Might need a lawyer, but I really don't want to have to shell out a bunch of money for a lawyer. Oh, those people who sue people for fun. Yeah, I can't connect to this network. Figures. So you know what that means? We're gonna do hotspot. Hold on, mobile hotspot and tethering. Mobile hotspot. My Lot Lizard Kool-Aid. That's my name, by the way. If anybody out there ever sees this on Wi-Fi, it's called Lot Lizard Kool-Aid. It's me. Mobile hotspot on. I'm so mature. But so WTF Classifieds actually laid out my entire story very, very well. Let me see if I can put their. I'm gonna put their link here real quick. Hold on. And he got the city ordinance as well. And let me just put the link. Like, the way he did all of this was very good. I wonder if I could do it from my phone, like watch my own live and put my. I know it'll echo if I. Okay, so there's my live. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do this live chat. Actually, for once, Jake, I'm not. Actually, dude, I'm kind of in a serious mood right now, trying to figure this out. So to be honest, you're fine this time. You're good. I'm currently in the process of trying to find a ticket. It's a little ticket for parking in my yard. Parking my truck in my yard in Missouri, by the way, your state that you live in. And the city ordinance, I don't have my Streamlabs up or nothing, so I can't really put the city ordinance on here. But that website that I put down, he has the city ordinance on the website explaining everything. And pretty much what it says is, hold up here. And there's a picture of my truck, which I should have put in my last video. But what WTS Classifieds had everything set up perfect on there with the picture of my truck, my video, the city ordinance. But pretty much says section 350.070 parking of large trucks, tractors, and trailers. No person shall park a truck, tractor, or trailer with a capacity larger than 18,000 pounds. My truck weighs 15,000, but I think the capacity thing means I can haul over 18,000 pounds. I'm pretty sure. Um, I just lost everybody's. Okay, there it is. And then oh, yeah, yeah, maybe Jake and L can help me. I don't know if he's still in here. It shows two people. Anyway, it says, so yeah, 18,000 pounds on any residential street, drive, court, avenue, terrace, or boulevard within corporate city limits of the city of Neosho, except while loading or unloading. Um, and then it says, no person shall park such truck, tractor, or trailer upon any real property so as to obscure the vision of an operator of motor vehicle who is operating said vehicle upon a city roadway, street, drive, court, avenue, terrace, boulevard within the immediate location of said truck, tractor, or trailer, except while loading or unloading. No person shall use any street for the purpose of repairing or reconditioning any such truck, tractor, or trailer, or any part thereof, except when such repairs are necessary by emergency. On my street, by the way, there is no truck route. There's no weight limit sign. There's nothing restricting trucks to go on my route. Now, I probably should have loaded Streamlabs for this conversation, but when you actually look, there's my truck parked on my property. All right, and he has now. When I do the video here, I'm not gonna play the video because it's loud. This is just the most ghettoest way. I really should have just did Streamlabs with this, but I did not want to set it up. It's okay. So if you see, I'm gonna turn off the chats for a second because. Alright, so as you see, you can't see my truck at all. Alright, not until you actually pull into, like, by my house. When my truck's pulled in on my property, it's not obscuring the stop sign. So I can get this back here. That was probably the most getaway. Maybe I should have did Streamlabs for this. So, if you guys want like a more clear video, or to actually see the whole city ordinance, just go to that website that I just posted on here, and that'll show you pretty much everything that's going on. Okay, that looks legal as it's not the street. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But still got a ticket, and of course I pled not guilty. And I'm kind of curious what to do now. I don't know if my court date's on August 15th. The judge pretty much said, "What's up, Jason?" The judge pretty much said, "Okay, so we got a ticket here for Sydney Orts parking on a city street." There was no. I do have to get a way ticket, but from what I was told is the capacity means how much I can haul. Like, my truck only weighs 15,000 pounds, but, well, and some change. But apparently the capacity actually means how much I can actually haul, which is obviously, I mean, gross weight is 80,000, and we can haul, like, I don't know. It's too late to do math right now. So, and I'm going to sound bad for this, but I'm trying to find everything that they could use against me. I'm looking online, I'm Googling, I'm trying to find other stories, and exactly, yeah. And I'm not. And I told them that. And then, you know what was really funny about all this, Jay, was when he came and gave me the ticket, and I seen him on court Tuesday on the 9th. He pretty much told me, first off, he wrote the number down for my phone all wrong. And then he wrote, he didn't have the description of my truck. He's like, you had a black truck, right? He didn't say what kind of truck. He just said black. I said no. It was a white Kenworth. He's like, oh yeah, I gotta ask you that. What year, make, and model was your truck? He didn't have the year, make, and model of my semi truck on the ticket. He didn't have the phone number. He didn't have nothing. And then I think I seen a comment where the guy was like, the judge should have just thrown it out with just how crappy the ticket was written out. When you're off duty, you have no weight capacity and you're not for hire. Even with the company name. I'm gonna take notes on that one, Jay. Hold on. Where's my pen and paper? Shoot. It's up front, and all my stuff is blocking my front right now. Hold on, that I'm gonna actually put that in my notes. That's a good point. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. Just give me 1 second. So, when you're off duty, too bad there. Hey Joe, Jay, Joseph. I don't know what to call you, dude. I just know it is Jake and L. Is there something in the FMCSA book for that though? Like an actual law stating that I can use in court? Like, what do you mean? So hold on. So I've got pictures. Yes, you've got personal convenience. I've tried telling them that actually. I did tell them, well, it is my personal vehicle, but I wonder. But they said, oh well, it's still not allowed. Hold on, I'm still trying to copy. I'm getting all ADD here because I'm trying to read and then copy your thing. You know what? I'll just go copy and paste off the live chat here. When you're off duty, I should have known this. Apparently, I can't do that. I can put you in timeout, Jay. I was trying to copy your chat and that did not work. Okay. This is common sense. I can do this. Let's see. When you're off duty, or if you're not working, you're not under a load, nor are you under dispatch. It's no different from having an RV. Yeah. When you're off duty. So I'm trying to get all the advice I can right now, and I'll end up forgetting a lot of this. So I'm trying to write it down, keep it in my personal notes, so I can, if I have to make a testimony or something, I can have all this prepared. It is a simple. It's a simple ticket, but it's besides the fact that these guys are very the cop that comes by. They're the kind of cops that will literally measure out the grass in your yard, like by the inch. So when you're off duty, you have no weight capacity. What's the ordinance for that? For hire. Okay, let me catch up on the chats, guys. Sorry, I got a little bit. Yeah, well, I think I screwed up on that, Jay, because he came to me in the courtroom while we were waiting for court to start, and um, that's when he got the rest of the information. And I said, well, I even knew that too. I looked at him. I said, technically, I don't have to give you the information. I gave him that look, like and unfortunately, I did give him the information. He wrote it down on a post-it note and then took it to the front desk clerk. And it was kind of weird because once they got finished with the prisoner section and went to the civilian section, they were whispering about my ticket. The judge and the clerk were whispering about my ticket. I didn't know at the time what they were whispering about, but like for a good 5 minutes. And then he finally called me up with my ticket in hand. Weird situation. And oh no. What do you mean? No, I'm so confused. That's illegal. What, writing on a post-it note like that? And he didn't even have my license plate number to my truck either. So, but even if it's illegal and I caught them in that, how can I prove it? They have it because my dumbass wasn't even thinking about it at the time. So I had already given the stuff. Oh, they probably forged evidence because it's in camera. I'm sure. I don't think there was a camera in there. I could be wrong though. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Sugar. All right, so Sugar, I'm going back to the chat. They say, hell no. Pro say, aka representing yourself the way to go on this stuff. You'll get the same result. You just got to go in there with your facts. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to catch up on everybody's stuff because I'm trying to get as much advice on this as I can right now. So, one second. And I wasn't working. I was off for a full week. So, yeah. Not working. Not under a load. Same as having an RV. Okay, cool. Personal conveyance, it. And go back to everybody's. Just pretend like you're talking to Judge Judy. Oh gosh. Yeah, this courtroom, guys, it's a sketchy. Like, you could tell it's one of those towns that really just go for the money. Freedom of Information Act request. So how do I? So what do I do for that, Jay? Do I just go into that courthouse? And what if they don't have a camera? Or do I go to the city hall? Who do I see about that? Right, this is good. This is good stuff because we are going to. I'm going to beat this for sure. And I'm going to park my truck on my own lawn without being harassed with. Now, if it was an HOA, I would completely get it. Or if it was no truck route on that street, I would get it. But it's not. So this is why it's if there is a camera system in the place, go to the clerk's office and ask for a FOIA form. Okay. FOIA form. Oh, Freedom of Information Act. Duh. Now, does it cost money to do that, or does it actually? Who do I turn it back into the clerk, or how does that work? FOIA form. Turn it back into the clerk. I can do that same day, right? So if I turn it back into that day, they can give me video from like on the same day, or will this take? Because I only have till August 15th, so hopefully it may have a small fee if there's a CD-ROM. Okay, well, that's fine. All right. Well, I think that's pretty. That's yeah, that works. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it, man. Like no joke. I know the first time when you came in here, I was all giggly, but like for once, I'm kind of serious about this because, this is I just moving out here and seeing how they treated my mom and stuff. With Matt and his truck, and he just kind of gave in, paid the ticket. I didn't want to do that, so I guess I'm a rebel. I don't know. But yeah, that's a lot of helpful information, and I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna use every little bit I can. It did not have. It didn't have a price. To be honest, I don't even know. Wonder. I'd have to Google it. There was no. There was no. There was no. It was an old one of those handwritten tickets because they just updated their system to a computer system, but he didn't know how to use his computer system. Computer system. So because he didn't know how to use his computer system, he ended up giving me the older system. And get this, he wrote down the wrong address for the courthouse. He gave me the completely wrong address, and that was printed on the ticket. The courthouse he gave me was, once more, I should have used Streamlabs for this just to show you all. There's 3 courthouses in the city of Neosho, and the one was literally like half block from me, easy. The other one was about a mile and a half, and he wrote complete wrong address. I went to the 2 other courthouses, and they said, "Oh no, go to this one." And finally, they gave me. I went to that one, and yeah. Oh yeah, and and the funny thing was, when he came to my house, he's like, "Well, I talked to my Sarge. He wants me to write you a ticket for parking your truck in your yard." Really? You talked to your Sarge? So how did your Sarge know about my truck being in my yard without you saying, "Hey, this guy's truck's in his yard. Do I write him a ticket?" Like, you chose to write me a ticket just to be a dick. I know it's easy for us to say it's going to get tossed because it says looking in, but really I don't think they have a case. They don't. My biggest fear is I don't have any lawyer or courtroom experience, so I don't want to go. I want to try to get everything written down, so that way I can go. Like, if you guys notice in some of my videos when I'm talking, I stutter, and I want to be able to go in there, sound, give a good presentation, try to speak, try to stand up straight, keep everything in line, start from the beginning to the end with the situation, my defense, the facts, the laws, and then go on there. I'm watching a lot of Law and Order, but I don't know if that actually helps. So, get a free consult from a local attorney. There's plenty of local attorneys actually out here, and lay out what has happened and what you witnessed in the courtroom. All right. I should have said outsiders looking in. I didn't catch it in time. It's all right. Really? Okay. Dial 211. Hold on. I didn't know that. There's, shoot, my entire town, there's at least 3 or 4 lawyer offices. This town is one of those towns that they're money grabbers. They will try to get you for every little thing you can't, like, that they can pull up on you. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Thank you guys. And so with that consult, should I use that as a use their advice on it? And then are they going to pressure me to use them? Because it really is a simple, clear-cut ordinance case, as you guys say. It sounds. I mean, it looks clear-cut. My defense. I'm stuttering. Breathe. It looks clear-cut. I mean, use it as a sounding board. Okay, so many of them will, or it's like really cheap, like less than $100. I can probably do that. You need to hear the language they're using. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I don't got that lawyer talk at all. So I wonder. So when I go in, should I have like a pen and paper writing all this stuff down, like kind of like how I'm doing with you guys as well? And just take every little bit of advice that they have and then use it in court, even if I have to spend less than $100? Or will they give me a printed out piece of paper, use it like ad libs, and fill in the verb and the noun and the fill in the subject? Because I would prefer that. It'd be easier just to have them all set it out, and then, or have them print out a statement or something for me to read. The old lawyer lingo. Yeah, because the judge won't let me talk that much, huh? I'm gonna see something. You know, it's funny. There's a trucking company right down the street from us, big one, CEI, and they tried giving him shit, but he's got a lot of money, so he fought it and won. Um, so I'm not gonna hold on. Well, Jay, I'm not gonna accuse the judge of nothing. Like that's a whole nother, no whole nother deal, man. Like I'm gonna start out with my stuff, and then if worse comes to worse, and that's what I guess what I'll talk to the lawyer about. I'll bring that in later. Like that's not going to be the start of my topic. Oh, hey, they forgot my information. They didn't get nothing right. Here's what it is. I'm gonna have my printouts of everything I took, all the pictures I've taken of my road. I don't know how I'm gonna do the video. I don't think I need to. Um, but I'm gonna have the printouts of the pictures of my truck in my yard, and then I'll have the city ordinance, and then I'll say highlight it, show me where I can't, all of it. So, ugh, that's sketchy, man. Well, unless I have that freedom, the Freedom of Information Act thing, unless I have the actual video of the cop coming up and then of the lawyer and them talking before calling me up. But I think if I start getting into it that deep, then I would probably need a lawyer. No, I mean, because then it gets complicated after that point. Well, Jason, the thing is though, without the whole collusion deal that I was just talking about, I can get it dismissed with what I have now easily, but before the court case, before I pled not guilty, the cop that wrote me the ticket came up and asked me for my truck information. He asked me for my phone number because he wrote down my phone number wrong. He asked me for the color of my truck. He said my truck was black. Um, and I'm kind of thinking that he got my truck mixed up with another truck that's parked in his lawn in the rich neighborhood across the street that's been parking there for a minute actually. And I told him that. I said, well, what about this guy down the road? And he's like, oh, I guess we'll get to him too. Like, let's see if I can find it. Now, I wasn't trying to like be a snitch on the guy, but where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Hold on, let me. Where the fuck is it? That's why I like doing editing up my videos on my phone because it takes up my space and I lose the pictures I need. Let's see. Oh, okay, here it is. So, but that truck, ignore, like, this truck is not black. It's like, I mean, I guess it looks black. It's like actually a dark blue. But I mean, his is, as you see, here's the road we're driving on. There's it's no different, no different than mine. So I don't think it needs an attorney. Oh, sorry, we don't. Tries and say he's guilty. Do lose, you won't lose. You don't want to spend. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah. Well, luckily I had left for court. Luckily I had left, but I mean, he did screw me. Luckily, you know, I had left for court an hour early because I was walking, and I because I thought it was kind of odd that the court time was at 4 p.m. And I've never heard of court being that late in the day, but I guess that's how they do it. So I kind of got paranoid, and I left at 3 o'clock, thinking, okay, well maybe he said come there before 4 o'clock. I thought he was trying to do that. I'm trying to figure that out right now. I was um googling that, but I keep going back and forth with y'all. So um because I've been trying to take notes from Jay and Sugar here about this whole situation. You know, they're helping me out with a lot, and I'm trying to catch up. But let's see. So section, because yeah, and you're right. I don't want to spend a $500 uh or spend $500 for $100 ticket, but I also don't want to give in to just $100 ticket or so. And I really like Battlers. That should have been tossed on one. So that told me. Huh. So how would I have worded that though? Because all the judge said to me was he literally called me up. He said, Bradley Larson, all you have here is a city ordinance ticket for parking on a city street. Guilty or not guilty. He didn't give me any room to talk about, oh, well, they messed up on my ticket. It wasn't about that. They just led straight to the point about the ordinance of parking on the city street. So how would I have been able to get it tossed immediately? You know, being put on the spot right then and there, I just said not guilty. He said, okay, well, we're going to set the date for August 15th, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I don't know how you can get it thrown away at that point when he gave me uh, no time to really argue my case right there. All right, so parking. Um, can't find it. It doesn't even have a. So he just did a plea on you. Wait, what do you mean? He did a plea? Like they don't like for us, the general public, to talk. I always take a lawyer. Well, it was I'm not familiar with what you're saying, Jay. Like, what do you mean? Just did a plea on me? He just told me, okay, do you want to? Oh, no, no, no. He asked me if I wanted to plead guilty or not guilty, and when I said I wanted to plead not guilty, if I'm fine around two, yeah, and okay, yeah, okay. Now I got what you guys saying. Now I have heard of lawyers. Gotcha. I've heard of lawyers actually. The way they do it is they'll try to get a extension or something to the point of making it to where the cop that wrote the actual ticket doesn't show up in court, thus making the ticket beatable. I've heard of situations like that. A continuance. Thank you. Can't think of the word. I've heard of them doing that to a point. Yeah, like a continuance, so they couldn't get the thing. I'm sorry. Still trying to find out that there's nowhere on here that shows how much the tickets cost. That is worrisome, actually. That is very worrisome. You can't find it. So, I mean, for something so little, ask him why he took down the proper information. I have the original ticket. Yep, I do. I have the original ticket, and there's nothing on the original ticket. Um, and yeah, I still have the original ticket. So, I mean, I guess that's proof as well. So I shouldn't do a continuance then on him. And that should automatically. So just with that alone, just the ticket will probably get this whole thing thrown out. And then if it doesn't, that's when I put, well, not a no truck route. There's no weight limit. My truck is a. That's why I wrote it down. Because the way you wrote it, I'm off duty. Has no weight capacity, and I'm not for hire. Um, and I'm not working under a load. Call the courthouse tomorrow. Ask them how much it is. If you can't find it, then you'll know. Oh, good idea. I didn't think about that. Take the original ticket to a lawyer for. Okay, yeah, I didn't even think about that too. All right. Oh, see, so here's the actual, like the whole every city ordinance I can get on here. Um, like the whole PDF file for it. Oh, it's so much reading, but I just need to go to 350. 350. Blah. Actually, I'm going to keep all of this. Police, duty, traffic division. Wow. That's a lot of stuff, actually. Okay. If I say your name 3 times out loud, I'll have good luck. Oh, really? I won $500 today on a scratcher ticket. I don't think I need any more luck. It just seems like a judge wouldn't have let it gone any farther without throwing it out due to the misinformation on the ticket. Yeah. Red Monkey, it was your comment that kind of brought all this up, actually, from earlier. I don't know if you just came in. So, knocker, Jason. At the continuous state right now. You're exact. Okay. All right. Well, then, I think I got it, guys. I think we're good. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going home tomorrow. Yes, that's right. I'm innocent until proven guilty. And I'm not guilty. There's just nothing on the city ordinance about this. So, I'm going home tomorrow. Or, well, Monday or Sunday or Monday. I'm in Buffalo, New York right now. Once I get back, I'll go to one of the attorneys or I'll call the 211 number, get a free consultation. I see websites with lawyer like those askalawyer.com stuff. I don't know if those will work. And then after that, so home consultation. That's all I got right now. I'm already. Nah, get a consult local. Okay. Okay, so get a local consult. All right. And then after that, write down from point A, from like the start to the finish. Should I start out that they like when I guess this is something I'll ask the lawyer, but when I go in, should I just start out saying first off, my ticket was completely off, wrong, blah blah blah, or should I start out saying showing the pictures that my truck, it's not in my yard, um, show me on the city ordinance where I cannot park it on my own private property. So, okay, so I'll have the pictures of that wasn't in the street. Gotcha. Has to be licensed in the state you're in there. Oh, okay. Okay, so street ticket. I'm gonna put that down anyway because I'll end up. Oh, and then the FOIA form. So that way, Yeah, gotcha. All right. So evidence of truck parked on property. Then misinformation on ticket. Gotta love cell phones. So handy when you need them. All right. And then we're going to get consultant or see if I can find a free one, hopefully. I mean, I don't mind spending money, but the kind of whole purpose of this is trying not to spend any money for this whole situation. Because I know that if you are guilty, isn't there like court fees or court dues? And if you're not guilty, do they still charge you those court fees? You may not know this, but Jay is actually an Iowa sock thief who did time in jail over $20 to get that. What? I did not know that, Jay. Well, talking about an outlaw. Holy smokes. DJ Cannell. I have to go find that video now. That got me. Shit. The Laundry Bandit. Don't worry. I've been to jail one time in my life. When I lived in Colorado, my dog had gotten out, and the animal control wrote me a ticket, and I didn't pay the ticket, and I had a bench warrant out for my arrest. So I ended up going to jail over my dog escaping from the yard. I was in there for like 5 hours and bailed out for like $100. It wasn't. Man, I did hard time, guys. Very hard time. That was my consolation, bro. Realized that anything shady, Jay, the sock thief tells you is that of criminal mind. You got to watch the video. Oh yeah. All right. I'll have to go do that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming in. I feel like I kept my cool a lot better this time with Jay being in the room, so that was nice. I won't be getting made fun of by my sponsor guy, WTF Classifieds. Takes a criminal to beat a criminal. I'm just saying. Yeah, well, I'm not a criminal. I'm just a baby. It's not fair. I don't know how to be a criminal, man. Like, if I try to do crime, I get caught, But, yeah. Well, I'm going to go do some more research. I'm going to call tonight. Plus, it's getting hot in my truck. I'm going to go turn it on. So, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. And thank you if you guys have any more advice, feel free to email me or leave a message in the comment, or leave a comment, please. Well, I'm gonna get off, go to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. So y'all have a good night, and I'll catch you out there. But I'll do free legal and get that structured out. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do, is get it structured out for sure. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jay, Jason, Red Monkey. Thank you guys. So, all right, guys. Good night.